Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to the annual Cannabis Business Awards presented by Clover Leaf and your host, Chloe Villano. You know, Chloe, you could really save a lot of time if you simplify that and just say, presented by Clover Leaf. I like the sound of that. Clover Leaf. Actually, you know what? After saying it out loud, Clover Leaf is much better. Sorry, forget I said anything. Anyways, let's get this party crack-a-lackin', as the kids say, and give a big round of applause to your hosts this evening, the brilliant, the magnanimous, the incomparable Chloe Villano.
People magazine labeled her a marijuana millionaire. She saw a niche, people needing help navigating the business of marijuana, and she raced to fill it.
Clover Leaf University in Denver is the nation's first approved, regulated, and licensed university to offer a curriculum for cannabis business certification.
Clover Leaf University is the only cannabis university in the United States. It is fully approved, regulated, licensed by the Colorado State Department of Education.
And one love to Chloe Villano and Clover Leaf, the first department of higher education in cannabis.
Chloe, you have the floor.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 2020 Cannabis Business Awards. I'm Chloe Villano, your host for the evening and founder of Cannabis Business Awards, president of Clover Leaf University. And this is LeDale White, former Denver Bronco running back. We're big Denver Bronco people in the state of Colorado. You're drafted by the Tennessee Titans.
Yes.
45th overall draft pick.
Yes, ma'am.
Pretty impressive. Played for the Seattle Seahawks, which I thought was funny because since I know you and I'm your friend, I know that you love cannabis.
Yeah.
And you actually played for both Denver and Seattle, who legalized marijuana first.
That's probably why I had a brief stint in Seattle, but hey, that's neither here nor there.
Right. You also went to college at Southern California.
Just the greatest university in the world. If you don't know that by now, then something's wrong with you guys. I know there's a lot of Buffaloes out there, and we're in the Pac-12 together, but fortunately, we love kicking your guys' ass, so welcome to the Pac.
And so you also have grown to love this amazing plant. You obviously have had to combat pro sport injuries in your career. And tell us a little bit about how you came to love marijuana.
Well, I mean, I can't really go back to how long I've been smoking it, but I know that marijuana's played a big part of my life, and it's also just, not just played a big part, it's helped me, heal in a lot of ways, but, depression after the sports, the injuries after sports, the pain, instead of, taking opioids, it's easier to, smoke some CBDs or some, THC. And it takes the addiction part away, so and it actually helps with the pain. So I'm definitely happy that I took the THC over the opioid route. So I'm an advocate for marijuana, and I firmly believe in it helping me.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
We also have, of course, our host, our red carpet host, who is here every year, Bobby Black, the infamous marijuana media icon, director of the World Cannabis Museum now, former senior editor of High Times, co-founder of Higher Way Travel with his amazing, beautiful wife, April Price, and the podcast host, Anthropology and Blazing with Bobby Blacks. What's up, Bobby?
How's it going, everybody? Happy to be here for another CBA Awards, even if it's virtual.
Yeah, for real.
So, we looked at this quote and we actually used this for the Hemp Awards, and it was so amazing because here we are at this place where everything is so weird, nothing's normal, and none of us want to even pretend it is because it sucks. But we're so close and reflecting and noticing how close we're coming to actually decriminalizing marijuana. I mean, we have the MORE Act just passed the House this week.
That's big.
I mean, people are really noticing. We want prisoners free. And we're realizing the power of this plant. And so this is one of my favorite quotes in, ever about cannabis and hemp, which is one plant, depending on the components of it.
Yeah.
But Jack Herrera says, I don't know if hemp is going to save the world, but it's the only thing that can. And I think for so many of us, that's true about cannabis, hemp, and this plant is such a beautiful thing. So tonight, before we honor anybody, let's honor her.
Yes.
And thank her for coming into our lives and giving us this opportunity, as I'm sure cannabis brought all of us here to this industry and so many beautiful places.
For sure. Yeah, thanks for the THC and the CBD, however you look at it.
Thanks for so many that we don't even know yet.
For real, yeah.
You know, we're still discovering all of these cannabinoids, which is just so incredible because this is the first few years we've ever been able to research this plant.
I mean, yeah. I'm like you guys. I'm following, so I understand that it's so many things, and it's the natural way. That's what I don't think people understand. They think that it's just a drug, but it's like, no, this is a plant that's been here before.
This is what gets you off drugs.
And it definitely
You know
does.
what I mean? And it's so crazy. It's the exit drug. And everyone says, oh, there's an entrance drug. But everybody I know that had an entrance drug, it was alcohol or something.
Yeah.
That's when they decided. And what's crazy about cannabis is this is a Schedule I drug. I mean, cocaine and heroin are Schedule II drugs.
Yeah.
That means that they have some medical benefits and are kind of addictive. Cannabis is Schedule I. You get more trouble for cannabis. It means it has no medical benefits.
I've never got high and drove my car into somebody.
Exit.
Yeah, you might miss
You know what I
exit,
mean?
you circle around, go get some food, and it's all good.
You don't get raged out.
Right, drinking you feel a whole different way. I become a different person drunk, and
Yeah.
you know that from experience. So, I'm
Me too. They call me Hurricane Chloe.
Oh yeah. I know he's gonna keep you away from that.
Yeah, but let's keep with the weed. But of course, this is presented by Clover Leaf University, which is the first cannabis and hemp university in the United States approved by the Department of Higher Education. It's such an incredible feat. We're doing such amazing work, and I'm excited to share a lot of new updates in the next coming years. Sometimes time like this can make you reflect on what's important, and when you have a position like this in an industry where education is so powerful, it's such an amazing thing to wake up to every day and be able to do.
Especially being your own boss, I know that's right.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, follow us on social media, hashtags Cannabis Business Awards, CBA Globes. Also on our Instagram we're going to have our updates. So Cannabis Awards on Instagram and Cannabis Business Awards on Facebook. So you can't actually search the Cannabis Business Awards name on Facebook because obviously I'm a cannabis person and I'm banned for life from ever advertising on Facebook. And it's so crazy. And so I know so many of you friends out there are going through the same thing. But so you'll have to go to my actual personal page, Chloe Villano, and then there's a link on there and you'll be able to kind of get it on from there.
It's crazy though, because we just turned us non-virtual people or like computer geek kids into computer geeks. So
yeah, everyone's glad their kids are home, right?
Right. Yeah, you got all the computers, so they have nothing but time.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. But anyway, we wanted to start with a song from Chief Greenbud and bring in the holiday spirit before we start. So, Bobby, I'm gonna turn it over to you.
Let's get blazed for the holidays. Jingle bells with our eyes aglaze. Merrily caroling, waiting for Santa to show. Every eye twinkling, hoping that he's gonna bring the stuff he's growing at the North Pole. We've been extra good this year to get on Santa's list, 'cause there's a secret stash in Santa's bag, and we think we know what it is. It's red and green like a Christmas tree. It's all wrapped up in twine. It's sticky sweet, I do believe. It smells like naughty pine. So let's get blazed for the holiday. Jingle bells with our eyes aglaze. Merrily caroling, waiting for Santa to show. Every eye twinkling, hoping that he's gonna bring the stuff he's growing at the North Pole. We've left milk on the countertop and sugar cookies by his glass. No thanking him for everything he brought us in the past. But this year when he appears, I hope he knows what we need. A Little Christmas cheer, I got the bong right here. Santa, fill it with a little weed. Let's get blazed for the holidays. Jingle bells with our eyes aglaze. Merrily caroling, waiting for Santa to show. Ho, ho, ho. Every eye twinkling, hoping that he's gonna bring the stuff he's growing at the North Pole. Every eye twinkling, Santa, you just got to bring the stuff you're growing at the North Pole.
Okay, awesome. All right, so I guess we're going to start the show tonight. So welcome to the 2020 Cannabis Business Awards. So the Cannabis Business Awards awards people for international achievement for an individual or business who has given back to the community, saved lives, or implemented a vision of hope that changed the industry forever. And so this first award is the Hope Award. And the nominees are
American Medical Refugees, AMR.
Black Cannabis Equity Initiative,
Canamoms,
Charlotte Fiji,
CSU Institute of Cannabis Research,
Danny Fontaine,
Kind, Colorado,
Medical Refugees Foundation,
MyFriendsandWeed.com,
Realm of Caring Foundation,
the Flowering Hope Foundation,
the Hope Grows Foundation,
and the Wumati Earth Native Sanctuary.
And the winner is
American Medical Refugee, AMR.
AMR, Amy Dawn Hildebrand. Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. So let's look at a little bit about American Medical Refugees and what their company is. Bobby?
1, 2, 3. Good job, buddy. Our son's never been as high on cannabis as he was on pharmaceuticals. He was a zombie.
We're here in Colorado Springs to meet with families from all over the country who've come to seek treatment with medical marijuana. These patients call themselves the Medical Marijuana Refugees. I met Amy and Jason Hildebrand and their son Austin at their home in the neighboring town of Florence.
His condition is Dravet, we now know.
Which is the catastrophic form of epilepsy. It's as bad as it gets. Our son was on pharmaceuticals for 10 years. They didn't stop the seizures and really had some pretty hideous side effects. The last hospital stay, Austin was on life support because the pharmaceuticals were shutting down his organs. We had to move. Our son was dying.
After moving to Colorado, Amy founded the American Medical Refugees, a group that's helped over 150 families transition to Colorado. I wanted to know what led her to gamble everything on a plant.
Austin used to have days of hundreds of grand mal seizures. And now that Austin uses cannabis as a medicine, his seizures are reduced by over 95%.
What did you leave behind in Oklahoma?
Absolutely everything. Our other kids, our friends. My husband resigned his position as a fireman. But we would do it all over again. I mean, we're doing what any parent would do.
Cannabis isn't a miracle drug, but at the same time, there's no denying that this plant is helping patients. In some cases, it's literally saving lives.
Nobody should have to leave their home for a plant.
Well, she should be in there. But if not, we'll move to the next one and we can grab a speech from Amy.
Oh, there she is.
Amy!
Yay!
Hi! Oh, thank you so much. What an honor. Truly, what an honor. The Cannabis Business Awards truly is the premier recognition in the industry and the movement. And the fact that the American Medical Refugees and all of the families and the people that support us, we're helping to change laws inch by inch. This is just another little reason to remember why we're doing what we're doing. And we thank you so much. Thank you. It is such an honor.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
In this industry and everything that you've brought. I mean, you're such a wonderful human being. I always see all of your posts. Make sure, how do people find you? Okay.
AmericanMedicalRefugees.com.
Okay. Perfect. American Medical Refugees, everyone. Congratulations. And
Chloe, congratulations and thank you for your kindness and compassion. You've always had such a classy event. And in the event, during the pandemic, everybody's looking for some good news. And there are over now 400 families, 400 now AMR families just in Colorado that are thanking you for the recognition because it helps them to legalize in their home states and countries. And we appreciate you so much.
well, thank you so much, Amy. I'm so glad. And we're sending you so much love in this pandemic and all of the families with AMR. Our hearts go out to you, our support. Any way we can ever assist, we're always here. And we love all of you. And we're all in this together. Yes. So I just appreciate it so much. All right. Okay.
All
so
right.
Go on to the next award.
Yes, ma'am.
You want to announce it?
The business. Which one are we going to? The Business Executive Award?
Yep.
Okay.
Business Executive Award.
This is the international recognition. I'm sorry,
He's
y'all.
not drunk or
yeah,
high.
not at all. International recognition for executive who has helped and pioneered and helped shape the business in a positive way for the cannabis industry, and is highly regarded in that space.
Yep. And so this is somebody who obviously has worked their freaking ass off to get where they are. So it's very exciting. All right, and the nominees for Business Executive are
Andy Williams, Medicine Man.
Ari Cohen, Dixie Elixirs.
Bob Encino, Incredibles.
Jim Biviano, Send.
John Lord, Live Well.
Jose Pepe Breton, Euflora.
Justin Henderson, Peak.
Mark Grindland, Coda Signature.
Mike Lebowski, Oleo.
Nancy Whitman, Moana Brands.
Robert Hoban.
Sean McAllister.
TJ Judah,
Judah,
sorry, Starbuds.
Yep, I'm so glad you got that one.
Yeah.
I saw it coming.
Forgive me, brother.
And the winner is
Sean McAllister.
Sean McAllister.
Yay.
Our boy, actually, Sean's been in the industry for years. Amazing human, amazing attorney. I've seen him pull off things you would never believe, and I'm just very, very proud to know Sean. He's also an activist, and now he's doing a lot of the activism work for the psychedelic movement and getting those decriminalized and you know, all that legislation passed. So we're very proud of him, and I think we have a video from Sean.
Hi everybody, I'm Sean McAllister, an attorney that does corporate, regulatory, and litigation work for the cannabis and hemp industries. And I'm so honored to be part of this special event with Chloe Villano and the Cannabis Business Awards. And I am honored to be nominated as a MVP and also Business Executive of the Year. And obviously, we're all in this together. What a crazy, challenging year with lots of new opportunities coming in the new year in Colorado, whether it's delivery or on-site consumption, or the continued evolution of this industry in Colorado. We have a lot of work to do together, and I look forward to doing more of that with you. Not to mention our second office in Los Angeles, where California continues to be a very challenging state. But the point is, we're not there yet, and we have a lot of work left to do. Cannabis is still illegal at the federal level, and we still need to come together in events like this and in other venues and finally get the respect we deserve. And I'm fighting for my clients in individual struggles and struggles with the government and ultimately struggles as an industry as a whole to get the respect we deserve. And, I just fight like hell for my clients, and maybe that's why I've been nominated tonight. So I appreciate the recognition and hope everybody's staying safe and ready for a better 2021. Thanks, everyone.
We love you, Sean McAllister, all the work you've done, pushing this industry forward. You're a real hero. So thank you.
Congrats, Sean Mac.
And the next award for this evening.
We're going to give it out to the Industry Organization of the Year. This is for international recognition for cannabis or hemp industry organization that provides the best assistance and services for their members.
Perfect. Industry Organization of the Year. You know, it's so crazy because no matter what business you go in, you need support.
You definitely do.
And so these are the places and the people that put together that support for others. And so they're very important. And let's look at the nominees for Industry Organization of the Year.
First off, we have Cannabis Trade Association.
National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, NORML.
Marijuana Industry Group.
Marijuana Policy Group.
Minorities for Medical Marijuana.
And National Hemp Association. And
the winner is
NORML.
Congratulations.
NORML, who's been here for 50 years. NORML is one of the first people who got involved, Keith Strope, the founder of NORML, into coming in and saying, you know what, cannabis is medicine, but everybody should be able to smoke cannabis. I mean, it's really safer than alcohol. I mean, it was NORML that came out and said that, and Hugh Hefner actually gave the first donation to NORML. And I'm not even sure what year. I mean, I'm sure we have Keith on the line, D come in, but this is what we're talking about. I mean, this is waters run real deep. They have been such a staple in this industry and such a leader, and an organization we should all support and follow.
Well, let's learn more about NORML.
Hi, I'm Keith Strope. I'm a 72-year-old lawyer, and I first smoked marijuana in 1965 when I was a freshman at Georgetown Law School, and I've been a regular smoker ever since. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the responsible use of marijuana by adults, and it should be of no interest or concern to the government whether we smoke or why we smoke. When we founded NORML in 1970, only 12% of the American people supported legalizing marijuana. Today, roughly 60% of the American people support full legalization of marijuana. They've come to understand that marijuana prohibition causes far more harm than the use of marijuana itself. It's time we ended marijuana prohibition and stopped treating marijuana smokers like criminals. If you agree, please visit our website at norml.org and sign up for our free newsletter. We are only incidentally talking about marijuana. We are really talking about personal freedom.
All right, now do we have the amazing Keith Strope on the line?
We do indeed.
You're very kind. Thank you both. It's nice to be with you. I wish we could be in person, but of course all of us wish that, but we need to get through this pandemic. So I appreciate your presenting some good news in the middle of what's kind of a difficult time. I want to first thank Clover Leaf and Chloe for this Cannabis Business Award. We're proud to accept it on behalf of the good folks at Colorado NORML, who continue to play an important role in implementing the first in the country marijuana legalization laws approved by the voters in 2012. You know, it's a great time to be alive if you're a marijuana smoker. When we started, as I said in that PSA you were kind enough to play, we only had 12% support. 4 years ago, we had 60% support. Today, we have 68% support. 2 out of 3 Americans and growing now support the full legalization of marijuana, regardless of why you smoke. We have 15 states and the District of Columbia where they've now approved full legalization, and we anticipate adding several more states this year. There are 36 states in the District of Columbia that have legalized the medical use of marijuana, and the public support for that's something up around 88% support. Like you're almost a fringe if you don't support it. Let me just say briefly that our ultimate goal at NORML is that marijuana smokers should be treated fairly in all aspects of their lives. So it is clear that we still have a lot of work to do. No one should have to fight to retain custody of their minor children based only on the personal use of marijuana. No one should lose their job because of the presence of THC in their system without some evidence that they were impaired on the job. No one should face a DUID charge because of THC in their system without some evidence they were driving while impaired. So as we celebrate our 50th anniversary at NORML, and I'm actually very proud of that, we made a lot of progress over those decades, But no one needs to worry that we're running out of work to do. We still have more than 500,000 marijuana arrests each year in this country. We have lots of work ahead to finally end marijuana prohibition once and for all. And let me repeat myself, but in the end, we're only incidentally talking about marijuana. We're really talking about personal freedom. With your continued help, we're going to restore a measure of personal freedom to the tens of millions of marijuana smokers in this country. Stay safe and stay high, and thank you again for this award.
Thank you, Keith. Hey, I believe we also have some remarks from the current director of NORML, Eric Altieri, as well. Do you guys want to see what he had to say?
We would love to.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eric Altieri, the Executive Director of NORML, and I want to start by thanking all of you who are involved with the CBA Global Awards for having NORML participate and honoring us with this award. It is truly a personal privilege to accept this award on behalf of NORML and its incredible national staff. 2020 was a trying year for all of us in this country and around the world, but even in these difficult times, the way I've seen the NORML staff go above and beyond to continue our ongoing fight to end marijuana prohibition is something I am truly proud of. I also feel that this award belongs just as much to the thousands and thousands of NORML chapter members, volunteers, and supporters as it does to any of us who work on the staff. Without the support from countless everyday Americans, NORML would likely cease to exist, and if we still existed, would definitely be nowhere near as impactful in our work today as we are at this very moment. It is thanks to all of you out there who donated not just financially, but even more importantly, in your time and energy, that we have seen all the progress that we have seen so far when it comes to reforming our nation's failed marijuana laws. NORML was founded 50 years ago this year to represent the interests of cannabis consumers, and it is still that mission that lies at the core of everything we do as an organization. It is clear all of the dedication of every person who's been involved with not just NORML, but all the other reform organizations over the years is truly paying off, with our resounding wins in the 2020 election and the recent historic approval of the MORE Act to deschedule marijuana in the U.S. House of Representatives. We look forward to continuing this fight with all of you until we achieve our ultimate goal of ending prohibition nationwide and legalizing marijuana for responsible adults. Thanks again for the honor of this award. Be well and stay safe.
Hi, I'm Jen Michelle Padini, the Development Director for NORML. Thanks so much for honoring NORML, not only for our work in 2020, but the past 50 years working to reform marijuana laws. It's thanks to the support of good people like you that we've been so effective in changing public policy throughout the United States. I hope you'll join us in 2021 as we continue fighting for the rights of those that consume cannabis responsibly.
All right.
Thank you, NORML. We give so much love to you. Thank you for all the amazing work that you have done. You are one of the reasons we are in the spot we are in this industry, and we have so much love for you. We're so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you so much, Keith.
Thanks to all of you.
Have a wonderful night. All right. Well, we have another award tonight.
Yes. Next up, we got the most valuable brand.
Most valuable brand. Now this, I think, is a huge award because, I hear a lot of people say, well, you got to get a license, but then some people, they have that thing that's even more valuable, which is every license wants to work with them because they have a brand, right?
Yeah, that's big stuff. When you got a brand, anybody and everybody wants to work with you. It's kind of like the Cookies brand out in LA. Every time I go there, everybody's bragging on that brand. So when you have a valuable brand, like you said, everybody wants to work with you.
Yep, exactly. So, it doesn't take overnight to build a brand.
Oh, yeah.
It's a long road. It takes years. People start to recognize it, but brands don't always lose value, and that's exciting. So let's look at the nominees for Leading Brand 2020.
Leading brands. We got 710 Labs.
Charlotte's Web.
We got COD.
Coda, yeah.
Oh, Coda.
It's like,
somebody gave me the light on the, forget
oh,
me.
I see. 1906. I think that was typo. That was 1906. So you can go to that one.
Okay, so we got Coda, and then now we got Cookies.
Dark Horse Genetics.
Diego Palacer, my guys.
Dixie. Those are my guys.
Yeah. Higher grade.
Incredibles.
Laser Cat.
Mary's Medicinals.
Nature's Root.
Sensi.
Veritop.
Wana.
Wolfpack. More of my guys.
Yeah. And the winner is
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Wolfpack Cannabis. Guys all over, let's check out what Wolfpack's all about.
Keep them.
We have Emmanuel Bernal here tonight, CEO of Wolfpack, who I went to the actual same elementary school with. Can we get Manny up here to give his speech about
Fred, get up here, man. Come on.
best brand?
Yeah, you having that kush.
Best brand, right here, huh?
Thank you, Chloe.
All right.
I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thanks to all my wolves out there for being a wolf through the hard times. And this is a time when you see who can evolve when it's really the pressure's on. And I think my team has done a great job. I think that everyone in the industry has done a great job, especially with these new regulations, with all the med watching us, exactly everything that we do, the health department watching every step that we make. I just want to give thanks to the industry and setting the standard for the world. Honestly, Colorado is setting the standard for the world, not just for the U.S. I've been a lot of places, a lot of countries, talked to a lot of ministers, and they always go back to the Colorado model, and that's what we represent here. So thank you to everybody here. That's it.
Yeah, it's a very special market. Well, thank you for being here tonight.
Of course.
And our next award is for Advocate of the Year. That's international recognition for the person who has offered the most public support in the reform of cannabis policy. Let's check out our nominees.
We have Alexis Bortel,
Amy Dawn Hilterbrand,
Cindy Solivine,
Danny Fontaine,
Jordan Person,
Michael Bowman,
Morris Beegee.
Beagle.
He's a BG.
So much, I bet you he'd love that.
Morris Beagle. Forgive me, brother.
Pamela Jacobson,
Robert Hoban,
Ron Kolb,
Wanda James,
and Wayward Bill,
and
who is here with us. Actually, Wayward, just come say hi real quick, since this is the one you're nominated for. We got
What up, Bill?
Never missed a Cannabis Business Award, so we had to do a present. So he just almost went down.
Get next year.
All right,
everybody.
We
Hey,
have
Bill.
the president of the U.S. Marijuana Party here with us. All right, and congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you.
All right, and the winner is Alexis Bortel.
Congratulations. Sorry, brother.
Sorry, Bill.
Next year, brother.
A 12-year-old girl is spearheading a campaign to legalize medical marijuana across the whole country. Alexis Bortel says she and her family had no choice but to move from their Texas home to Colorado to treat her severe epilepsy. Now her family and a handful of others are suing Attorney General Jeff Sessions and the DEA. They're demanding cannabis for the treatment of their illnesses, diseases, and medical conditions.
Imagine if every time you closed your eyes because you were tired, that you were hunted relentlessly by a monster. And this monster you had no way of hiding from, no defense against. And it's a monster that could do you great harm. And imagine you're 7 and you have to face that horror. And mom and dad can't help you. Your doctors can't help you. Imagine that would do to you.
I'm Alexis Bortel. I'm 9 years old, and I have epilepsy, intractable epilepsy.
My name is Dean Bortel. I'm Alexis's dad. Alexis is 9. She started having seizures about 2 years ago. She goes through the hospitals in Texas over a 2-year period. We tried different medications, you name it, we've probably tried it, all the way down to a deadly drug called Felbutol. Felbutol has about a 1 in 4,500 chance of causing bone marrow disease. And so that drug came into our lives, and before we gave it to her, her doctor was like, time out, that's it. We're gonna stop this. And you have the opportunity to try medical cannabis. I can't tell you to do it in Texas, but I'm not gonna tell you not to do it. And so she had a horrible seizure on February 4th, put us here. After 911 rushed us to Dallas Children's, and there wasn't much they could do. And that's when we made the decision that her life was in danger and it was time to move her. We came to Colorado in 2014, and we got Alexis evaluated. There was a huge waiting list for oils at the time that we knew of that were popular. It took us literally from her getting to Colorado to getting the oil. Since we had done the pre-work, I took her a day, and she had the oils the next day.
I see children with seizure disorders for whom nothing works at all.
I was hoping maybe it worked. After I took the oil, it was about 1 or 2 days. Just believe it or not, 1 or 2 days it started seizure-free that day.
When I started seeing patients for cannabis in my practice, I started to say, well, how can this be true? How is it possible it can do all these different things without being toxic, without being able to kill somebody? And I learned that we make our own cannabinoids, and we have a system that really has a finger in every pie. So we have cannabinoid receptors all through our bodies, through our nervous system and immune system and the gut. And so then it made sense that a plant based medicine coming in and working through that system could have far-reaching effects in the body. And so when I realized that, I said, wow, this is amazing. There's nothing in medicine that I can prescribe. There's nothing like this that can do all these different things without being toxic to the liver and the kidneys and so forth.
She's imprisoned in the state of Colorado. Her body cannot go across state lines because she can be tested, found that she's got cannabis in her, and she can be taken away.
Well, for the longest time, Alexis needed to be close to medical care while they were living in the Dallas area. And then they moved from there to Colorado, and that's a long trip for us to make.
We don't get to see them grow up. They can't come see us because of state laws.
There's been no recorded death from a marijuana overdose ever in the 5,000 years of recorded history of its use.
Her record in Texas was 2 days with no seizures or symptoms on pharmaceuticals, 2, there at the end. And here in Colorado, today she's celebrating 118 days seizure-free.
It makes me feel just happy. I know it helped me. I could become a normal kid someday.
Pain and suffering do not know any political ideology, geographical limitations, religious limitations, nothing. Human suffering is human suffering.
People across the country that are watching this human rights issue unfold. I understand politics can be messy and people get scared, but there are children dying. How many of those are we going to allow to pass before we stand up and say, you know what, we have to do better?
What I hope is that people will think past the stigma. They will see the plant that God made and to use it responsibly.
Okay, well, it's so amazing. I mean, we see this young girl who has done so much to change regulations and legislation, who's now actually a big part of our lives in this industry in Colorado. And we just watched her go up against the federal government in the Hiller Law suit. And, she says she's not done, that she's still going to go. I mean, this is just an incredibly brave little girl. She looks like Pocahontas almost to me. She's just so precious,
She's definitely adorable, but I mean, she just deserves the best medicine. And if she thinks that THC or CBD or marijuana is the best for her, then I think she needs to be able to do that. And I don't think any government or nobody should be able to stop it, especially if the parents are with it.
Yes.
I can't wait till they finally let it go. So.
I know, and imagine if you're having like 100 seizures a
Right.
day. I mean, this is your reality, your life.
I can only imagine.
Let's hear a few words from Alexis. Is she there?
Yeah, we have some special words from Alexis, so let's check it out.
Hi everyone, it's Alexis, and I'd like to thank you for Advocate of the Year Award. I'd like to thank Chloe Villano and Cannabis Business Awards, and really all of you guys especially. You make it possible. As we all know, 2020 hasn't exactly been the easiest year with COVID, and as you also probably know, the Supreme Court refused to hear our case. But I still think we should stay optimistic about it and keep fighting, and I still think we're going to see great things in the future. I don't know exactly where that puts me with the case, but I think that, we're going to keep fighting. And I'd like to especially thank Hiller PC and Michael Hiller and all of my co-plaintiffs. You guys really rock. You've really helped me through this. And I just think, really, thank you. Stay tuned for what I'm going to do in 2021, and I'm really grateful for this award. And thank you.
She's so cute. Thank you, Alexis. Do we have Alexis on tonight, Bobby?
I don't think so. I haven't seen her, no.
Okay. All right, well, we love you, Alexis. Thank you.
Yeah, what an inspiring young lady.
Absolutely. And it's so funny because we planted our Clover Leaf University hemp field there, our research field with Alexis, and I'll never forget, like, we were driving around the tractor and her dad's like, no, that's her tractor. Like, she owns it. And I'm like, wow. And she had a little garden where she would, her and her sister have One Love Organics, where they just grow amazing food for people who don't have food. They just want to give it away.
Man, that's adorable.
Yeah, so to see a little kid doing that.
She only deserves she deserves everything that's coming her way, which is everything. So.
Yes.
Probably.
I saw also, even Greta Thunberg follows her. Isn't that cute? Online. All right, so I guess we're going on to the next award. Political Industry Representative.
It's the international recognition for the person or organization who has acted in the best political representative of the cannabis industry in the year 2019.
2020. Yeah.
Or now we're going 2020.
2020.
The craziest
It doesn't
year.
feel like it. I wish it was 2019.
Where did this year go? It just disappeared.
Definitely, when I was reaching out to people, I realized everybody was a little bit more sensitive. I think it's been hard on a lot of people. So I just want to say, if you're out there and you're here with us tonight, I'm extending you a big hug. Thank you so much for coming. And it's just so nice to be even in this way with you guys. And I thank God for technology, right?
Yeah, if it wasn't for technology, we wouldn't be able to do this. But I mean, I've done so many things over the Zoom and / technical world now. It's becoming such the norm. We have to get out of this soon so we can become more friendly and become, more involved. It's way more fun when we get to hang out with each other.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, political industry representative nominees.
We have Cindy Soivine,
Ian Sieb,
Freeman and Koski,
Jared Polis,
Jonathan Singer,
Truman Bradley,
Michael Bowman,
Neil Levine,
and Wanda James.
And the winner is
Governor Jared Polis.
Governor Jared Polis. And we all know that our governor in Colorado is one of the best governors in the whole entire United States. I truly believe so. He's the first openly gay governor in the United States, which, Colorado, we had gay rights, guns, and weed all in the same legislature. Like, that's just how we like to do things out here.
Go big or go home.
Right? I mean, think about it, Bobby. Do you remember the first Cannabis Cup here that year?
Yeah, I do. One of the mayors, not the mayor of Denver, but a nearby mayor came and spoke on stage at the Cannabis Cup. And there's just it's been a pretty wild ride. I remember that first year there was so many people at that Cannabis Cup. Oh my God.
It was like 14,000 people.
Man.
I think it was way more. I think it was like 40 to 50,000 people, that first legal one.
And that's when I realized it. Before, it was like we were helping children. My little brother had died of cancer. It was just like, for the patients.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know, we had this opportunity to legalize, and I just was like, these people just want to get high.
Yeah, that's when you realize that people love the THC.
They just love to get high, you know, and a lot of people say all use is medical use. I do believe that
For sure.
in some way or another. But this governor, we have a first man who has passed amazing animal legislation, you know, to protect animals. And Governor Polis and his husband actually both have COVID right now.
Yeah.
So he can't be here with us tonight, but, you know, we want to send him a ton of love. Thank you for making sure that Colorado was just a multi-billion-dollar industry and market, and fighting to open it up, and fighting for hemp and everything that you've done. It's just absolutely beautiful, and we love your leadership, and we are just so grateful to have a place like Colorado where you can truly be anything you want here.
Yeah, thank you, Governor Polis.
Yes.
Because of you, like she said, people were coming here from the woodworks. I've had people coming from Florida, Oklahoma, all over, and they love it just because they're able to be free, and that's because of people like our governor. So thank you, Governor Polis.
Thank you. And Bobby, we don't have a video for Polis, right?
Unfortunately, no. He's busy though, and he's ill. So you know, we'll let him off the hook for this one. But we love him anyway, and we hope that he'll maybe when he's feeling better, he'll send us something.
Perfect. All right. Well,
The next one up,
Business of the Year. This is a big one.
definitely a huge one.
You know, we're all trying to make it. This industry has an 85% fail rate. People in this industry who have made it have worked hard. They've rolled with the punches. They've just, you know, really been through a lot. They've paid a lot of taxes.
Paid a lot of taxes. Obviously, they stood tall. I mean, you know, I know it's a bad year as far as the pandemic is concerned, but I know that they've seen a lot of their sales go up because people have nothing else to do but to smoke weed.
Doubled. Well, remember, we almost said that weed wasn't essential.
Right, yeah.
So this was the most amazing thing for 2020 is weed won like crazy. We legalized in 5 additional states. We legalized medical marijuana in a couple states. We did decriminalize drug use in Oregon, where we can now stop throwing people in jail and finally start implementing programs we can actually help these addicts get real help that they need. I mean, this is like the war on drugs is losing and cannabis is winning.
Yeah, we're kicking ass right now.
We're doubling. Our governor actually was going to, or the mayor of Denver, Hancock, who we're all not that fond of because he's never really been fond of the marijuana industry. It made our lives a little harder than normal. But Hancock, said that he was going to make cannabis not essential. And the lines around the block were so crazy, they had to turn around and say it was essential. And plus, if alcohol was okay, cannabis was okay. So now cannabis is essential, and there's no way that cannabis or anything can really be illegal and essential at the same time. So it's time we actually step up to the plate and do the right thing. And all of you legislators out there, I mean, you work for us, we vote you in, and the truth is out of the bag. The U.S. population, just like Keith said, we're in support of decriminalization, and so you can be on the right side of history or you can be on the wrong side of history, but you should choose the right side.
And let's go. We vote THC.
Yes. We love weed. Okay, so the nominees for Business of the Year:
we got Diego Pellicer, my guys.
Cannabis One,
Coda,
The Clinic,
Incredibles,
Kind Love,
Leaf Link,
Precision Labs,
Veritas,
Viola.
Those are my guys too. Shout out Al Harrington.
Yeah.
That's definitely my guy. We got Wana.
And Wolfpack.
And the winner is Viola.
Viola!
That's my
Al.
brother. Hey, I see you, Al. Good shit, man.
Yep.
All right. You want to see a little about Viola, what they're all about?
Yeah, let's check them out.
Heck yeah.
The war on drugs really destroyed the black community. It took some of the best and brightest people I know off the street and put them in an environment where options and opportunities were no longer available to them. This plant was demonized for nothing, so now it's our job to change the way people look at it.
You want to legalize cannabis, you have to make money in these communities that previously have been adversely affected by this.
Viola is named after my grandmother. After I was able to convince her to try cannabis, she didn't look like she was ready to stop. So I was like, all right, Grandma, I think that's enough. And she turns around and she's crying. She's like, I'm healed. I haven't been able to read the words of my Bible in over 3 years. And she can't really understand what's going on and the fact that I'm trying to build a legacy brand with her name on it. Like, now I have to figure out a way to empower and uplift the people of color in the cannabis industry.
I think that minority participation in the cannabis industry is paramount.
It's changed my family's life, and I personally just want to share that opportunity with people that look like me.
Viola has built a platform for us. There's just so much knowledge as being a new business owner, and to have someone that's been through the process, it helps so much. Viola's goal is to create at least 10,000 jobs and give people an opportunity to move forward in their lives. There's an education process that I think we need as people of color that can change the stigma around the product.
I'm Al Harrington, and I'm the co-founder of Viola. This is my premium cannabis brand, grown with social responsibility and care.
Viola.
Big shout out. I see you, Al. Congrats, man.
Al, you know, just really attacking the social justice issue, which has been so big. You know, it's just, let's just throw people in jail for marijuana. Let's give them, you know, especially in these poor neighborhoods where they mostly have minorities. You know, you get caught with a small bag of weed, and now you have a felony, and you can never do anything. You can't go to college.
Can't vote.
You can't vote. And so now all of a sudden, you know, and just the way that the government, I guess, in so many ways, it's so sad, but have used cannabis to really keep certain minority communities quiet. And Al is pissed, and all of us are pissed, but Al has decided that he's going to help tons of minorities start businesses and really take advantage of this industry, which I think is so amazing.
That's just putting your money where your mouth is. I mean, a lot of us talk about it, but he's doing the walking, and that's huge. Again, Al's like a big brother to me, so I have nothing but, you know, compliments to say about him, but I'm just happy and I'm proud that I can be in this walk with him because, you know, he is a major voice for us.
Yep.
All right, well, let's hear from the man himself, shall we?
Yeah, bring him in.
What's up, everybody? This is Al Harrington from Viola. And I just want to tell you guys I'm honored and extremely happy to be voted Best Business this year at the Cannabis Business Award. I remember last year when I got Most Influential Person, how excited I was about that. But, you know, this year to get Best Business is really exciting and really humbling, especially with, you know, within our organization, we really focus on, you know, having high quality products and using our platform as a springboard to, you know, create opportunities for people of color, you know, through ownership opportunities, through job creation, and, you know, to get acknowledged for that is just amazing. And I just want to thank everybody that voted for us. And, you know, I can't wait for the awards next year. We can really turn up in person. But, you know, I hope everybody's out there being safe. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. And once again, thank you.
All right. So it's so nice to see how far Al's come. You know, I'll never forget the day I actually went up to visit Al, and he had ripped, I think his leg, something in his leg, his calf or his something. And I brought some CBD, and I introduced him to all this stuff, and that's when I got Al into the marijuana industry. And he said, you know, his parents were there. And his mom was like, don't give my husband any weed. Yeah. And as soon as she went in the other room, the dad comes in, he goes, do you have any weed? And so I gave him some, because like he was just so adamant, you know, you could tell he loved it. Yeah. He brings a suitcase in, puts it on the thing, and he stuffed it in his socks. I said, what are you doing? He goes, I'm taking that shit home. I said, oh man, I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but I don't think she's ever known that till now, and I think she's probably cool with it at this point, so. But we love you, Al, and continue to do great things. We are all proud of you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to you.
All right. Best dispensary.
Yes, sir. We got international recognition for the best medical cannabis center or dispensary for the 2020 year.
Okay. And then the nominees are
14er.
A Cut Above,
What's that?
Apothecary Farms.
Okay. All right.
You go to the next
Yeah,
one.
Bonfire.
Clinic,
Colorado Harvest Company.
Diego Palicer,
Uflora.
Green Solution,
Kind Love.
Medicine Man,
Natural Alternatives.
Native Roots,
Northern Lights Cannabis Company.
New Leaf,
Heat.
Sacred Seed,
Seed and Smith.
Silver Stem,
Simply Pure.
Starbuds,
Terrapin Care Station.
The Joint.
And Wolfpack.
Now, you know, we always had this thing where if you got over 400 nominations, you would make the list because that was a lot, you know.
Yeah.
But now, I guess next year it's just going to have to be like the top 8. So we're getting thousands and thousands of nominees now. So I figured since we were all home, this would be okay.
Yeah.
But this is definitely going to get a little bit harder next year. So
Who you think who would you take? Who are you taking?
I'm going to be honest. This is really
It's a
hard.
great, yeah. So
I mean,
that's
this
why I
is a
say
great
that.
list. What would you take?
There's some great people on there. I like Diego. I like Starbuds. The Joint is awesome. If I have to be honest though with myself, you know, just me being a connoisseur, I would probably go Wolfpack just because I've seen what they've been able to do in the last couple months. Maybe the last year, honestly, the way they've been able to push to the community. You know, everybody I know is smoking Wolfpack right now, so if I had to put my money on it, I would probably say
You go
that's-
Wolfpack?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I already know the winner, so I can't
see,
bet.
yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm
Because
just
I'm just
throwing
going
it
to
out
take all
there.
your money, but I should. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, once you do that or Diego, that's just me.
Oh, or maybe Diego. Are those you
yeah,
too?
those are my top 2.
All right,
That's
you're
'cause I smoked
announcing
those.
the winner.
Okay,
All
I
right.
got you. And the winner is
Diego Palicer.
Yeah, Diego has that.
And they crush.
Yeah,
they
do.
crush this competition almost every year. They are just, I mean, the people love Diego.
Yeah, no, they come with
They have that location,
consistent.
too.
Yeah,
And they
it's the
just
consistency.
brand. And
I was just talking to them. My guys actually have their what is it? I don't know. I don't know how it gets slipped like this. It's the
it's all that
sauce.
weed.
Definitely the weed and a little bit of Patron, but so the barbecue sauce, it's the saucy Southern barbecue sauce. They put it in Diego Palicer now, and those are my guys. But I mean, I like it because the way they're able to, you know, they reach and they connect. So that's the thing about weed. If you can connect to somebody, and as long as you have, you know, consistent product, really good product, which they are able to produce, you're probably gonna win this. So I mean.
Diego.
I'm glad that, you know, I
I'm
love
glad
Wolfpack
too.
because Wolfpack has some good stuff, but I knew Diego would be up there too.
Yeah. And Bobby, what do you think? Bobby, you love Diego, don't you?
Yeah, I've been to their shop. It's awesome. They have a freaking alligator. It's a beautiful place. They've got all kinds of top shelf stuff. Beautiful, really nice. And the guys couldn't be nicer. Neil's awesome. Nick is awesome. Really, great guys.
All right. Well, you know what? Do we have a video to show us how amazing their story is?
Yeah, we do. Let's learn a little more about Diego Palicer. You know, it's really set up like a museum in their shop, you know, and I'm kind of partial to that.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, since you run a museum.
No, but it's just so classy and like classical kind of look. I love it.
Even their ceiling, which is like what I like. You know, most people don't get the ceiling, but when you walk in and it just has that looks like you're walking into some Roman, old Roman building. Like it's just
It looks like
detail.
it's a place designed to make you spend money, and you don't mind spending money because of the way it looks.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You did your thing with that, Diego, for sure.
Yep. All right. And so, do we have our Diego speech from our amazing team there?
We sure do. We sure do. Let me get that queued up for you.
It's such an honor for Diego Pellicer to be nominated and win this top award at the Cannabis Business Awards for Best Dispensary. It's something that we fight for every year and we're very proud of. As the Colorado market is maturing, there's tough competition and it's getting tougher and tougher every year. And this is something that is credit to our team and everything that they've done and all the hard work that they put in. In these challenging times with the pandemic, I would like to give credit to the frontline retail workers and the retail team. They put in a lot of hard work and effort to meet all the compliance requirements of the pandemic and to really stay focused and keep a positive attitude and offer the best service possible. That's what it is at the Diego Pellicer store. Is we just try to offer a premium experience for our customers and something that they're going to remember. And without our customers, we wouldn't be where we're at today. And thank you to our customers who voted for us. It means a lot to us, and we really work hard for you, and everything that we do is for you. And also thank you for all the work that you do and trying to help us stay safe when you come shop at our store. Without you, this also would not be possible. I'd like to thank Nick Jack, Bill Riley, and Jesse Leach for their leadership and what they've done for the dispensary. And without those guys, we would not be as strong as we are today, and we continue to get stronger every year and continue to evolve our model and adapt with these changing times. And just want to say thank you to the team. Thank you to my friends and family and the support that you've given me. I love you guys. And thank you to the Cannabis Business Awards. This is such a unique award ceremony and something that we truly believe is valuable for our industry, and look forward to competing in future years as well.
Great job, Neil, Nick, Jack, and everybody over at Diego.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good work. All right, so for Best Flower, we have Adam Dunn and David Charnick.
Yes, we do, guys. You ready? You there?
I'm here.
See what David's wearing. Does he have his amazing weed coat on we were bringing out for this?
Started out of mothballs for you, Chloe.
Here it is. Yeah. What's up, man?
Out.
Nice and smoky.
All right, Adam, where are you? Let's see you.
See?
There he is. What's up, buddy?
I am going all tropical for you guys.
Nice, nice.
Nice. How you doing, man?
Good.
All right, so Adam and David are going to announce the nominees for Best Flower.
I wanted to thank Chloe and the crew there for the chance to be able to announce this. This is definitely my favorite category. And I think it's actually the category that without, all the awards that have been announced and all the awards that will come through this, it's all about cannabis, right? It doesn't matter if it's serving it, if it's making medicine or candies or whatever. It's all about the cannabis, whether it's extracts, it still starts here. So whoever's growing the best flower, they're going to have the best extracts. They're probably, if they're making their own edibles, they're going to have the best edibles too. Right? So just, we got the list here. I'll start at the list, and then me and Dave will kind of switch it back and forth, make it really exciting.
All right.
Get ready on the drum roll, Bobby.
All right.
Yeah, drum rolls, please.
We're back together again, huh?
Right out of the gate, we have 710 flower with the White Tahoe cookies.
We have cookies, Gary Payton.
Oh, that's a big one. The Cherry Colorado with the gelato.
Cherry Colorado's other entry of Mac, Miracle Alien Cookies.
And the Clearwater with their Pixie Sticks.
And then I guess Clearwater Buds with Runts. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Runts. That's going to be a tough. That's a contender right there. Cuban Crew Colorado with the Creamsicle.
Kind Love with Golden Goat.
Ooh, an oldie but goodie right there. Local love, Colorado cream soda.
Snacksland ice cream cake.
Snacksland limoncello.
Snacksland papaya.
Damn, a lot of Snacksland. And rounding it up, we have the clinic, the old school clinic with the strawberry banana.
All right.
All right. You want that drum roll?
Please.
Got it. Drum roll.
And the winner is
Gary Payton.
Cookies.
Oh, cookies with the Gary
Bells
Payton.
and whistles, balloons.
Bing, ding, 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 ding,
Ding, ding, ding, ding, ding, ding.
Need all those sound effects. You got to do it in post-production.
Yeah, I'll add them in post.
There you go.
Congratulations, cookies with Gary Payton. It's another strain. Basically, the runts and the Gary Payton. I was thinking in my head between those two because they're both strains that have definitely made waves in the last year or so. Runts is just unbelievably crushing game. But good to see Gary Payton though being represented. Cookies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we actually have two videos for this one because we have Cookies and we also have Veritas, who's the farm that grew it, I believe. So let's take a look and learn a little more about these guys.
When you're talking about an entrepreneurial, when you're talking about an original staple of the cannabis game, a part of everything that cannabis has to do, the legalization of it, Cookies come up.
Cookies and OG, come to my crib, we blow by the hour. We from the north, yeah, that way. No. Fat cookie blunt in the ashtray. Ice inside my TikTok, cause cookies, no Briscoe.
Smoking super cookies, I might fly away. Smoking cookie by the case.
Smoking cookie for my appetite.
Back, smoking cookie out the package.
Rolling up big blunts, out a pound of cookies.
Yo, salute my homie Burner, partners over at Cookies. Proud to announce Collins Ave. No, this is a huge move for the cannabis industry.
Look how poor he is. Look how many blunts he rolled already. Back to back for no damn reason.
You already know we here. My nigga Burner turning up one time.
Yo, I smoked that Gary Payton. That shit was legendary. Shout out to Burner.
And you are an owner of a brand that is a world-renowned brand and a strand of marijuana.
In Barcelona, bro. Cookies on my mind every day.
You know what it is, man. Cookie take over the motherfucking world.
It's good to see brands finally getting recognized, though. It's starting to happen,
All right. Do you guys want to learn a little about Veritas Farms?
Let's see where this stuff is grown. I mean, it has to look amazing.
In 2014, Veritas was issued the very first recreational wholesale cannabis license in Colorado, which allowed Veritas to come to the Colorado recreational market as the first non-vertically integrated wholesale cannabis business in the state. We started out with just 150 lights in 6 rooms, and now in 2020, we're cultivating the highest quality flower available with 678 lights in 28 rooms amongst 2 facilities, and we're only continuing to grow.
And
we have some acceptance speech for the Cookies, and let's take a look at that.
Good morning. This is Powers Up. I would like to thank Colorado consumers and the Cannabis Business Awards for voting Gary Payton 2020 Strain of the Year. Yeah. I would like to thank everybody at Cookies Enterprises for all that you do to make this happen as well. And be on the lookout for that Powers Up logo and everything that comes with it. I have more. Snow antenna. Fly. Snowman. Cereal milk. And everything with this Powers Up logo. Wishing everyone good health and big joints.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, David. It's awesome to see you guys.
Thanks, guys. All
Peace
right.
out, guys.
All right. Peace out, man.
Peace out. All right, so next we have Best Edible.
We have 1902 Midnight Chocolate.
Binsk Peruvian Chocolate Line.
Coda Signature Coffee and Donuts Bar.
Dialed In Gummies, Premium Rosin Gummies.
We have Dixie Elixirs Chocolate Line.
Incredibles Chocolate Blueberry Crunch.
Wanda Brands Gummy Line.
Wild Gummy Line. And the winner is
Dialed In Gummies.
Dialed In Gummies. These guys came in
I need to try some of them. They say they dialed in. Get me dialed in.
Yep. Dialed in. All right, so I think we do have a video, don't we, for Dialed In?
We sure do.
All right, let's check them out.
All right.
All right. Really nice company. They look amazing.
Definitely, they dialed in.
I have some upstairs. I just didn't have. We should send Bill up, huh?
Oh yeah, I need to try some of those.
Bill, you needed to make a run for us.
Pass me one through the screen. Here, look, I'm going to hold my hand up.
There you go, Bobby.
Thank you. All right. We want to hear from these guys?
Let's hear what they have to say. Can you go upstairs and get us some gummies?
Okay, guys. First of all, I just wanted to say I'm just super humbled to be here right now. I mean, it's just insane. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. My team, I love you guys. Neil Deemers, thanks for my opportunity. Just want to say thanks to everyone. Cheers.
All right, short and sweet.
All right, perfect.
Short and sweet. All right.
He doesn't need to talk much. He's on those edibles.
I'm about to get on them too right now.
All right. You want to announce maybe the next one?
First up, we have 710 Labs Percy Rosin.
Platinum Huckleberry Cookies number 26.
Apothecary. What's that?
Apothecary.
Apothecary. I don't know what the hell I keep talking about.
Apothecary extract.
Yeah, forgive me if I'm butchering y'all. I believe I still smoke y'all shit. That's why I'm like, forgive me.
Green Dot Labs.
Harmony Extracts.
Laser Cat.
Nomad Extracts.
Oleo.
Raw Garden.
And Viola Labs.
And the winner is Percy Rosin, 710 Labs. Woo!
Here.
Yes, sir.
710.
Right on.
Check them out. See what they have.
Now y'all see why I'm butchering shit. Sorry.
Behind the scenes.
Yes.
Wow, those concentrates look good.
We've been smoking them the whole time.
Oh, really? Lucky you.
So, all right, we got a video from 710?
Yeah, sure. Here is the acceptance speech from 710.
Hi there, I'm Derek Arrington.
And I'm Emily Gentile. We are two of the longest tenured employees here at the 710 Labs warehouse in Denver. On behalf of our entire warehouse and everyone working from home right now, we really wanted to say
thank you
for selecting 710 Labs as the winner of this award in 2020.
Yeah, Emily and I were both here in 2018 and well before that when we received another award from the Cannabis Business Awards. And so are many of the employees that are still here today, especially from our grow, our harvest, and our production and extraction teams. Many of them have been here for several years, and it's their daily commitment to our product and our quality that has really driven the success of 710 Labs Denver.
We would really like to thank all of our friends and partners in the cannabis community in Colorado and beyond. Regardless of how much the cannabis industry grows year after year, it's a very small world. We're blessed to have so many amazing partners and partners that we call friends in this industry.
Yeah, this ever-changing, ever-evolving, seemingly ever-improving world of cannabis hashish, Colorado is a leader, if not the leader. So to be selected by you, our peers, a group that we consider second to none as the best of the best in Colorado, it's really an honor.
On behalf of everyone here at 710 Labs Denver, we again want to say
thank you.
We are humbled. We promise to continue trying to do a little better every day as we strive to make our mission, quality over everything, spread across Colorado.
Stay ashy, everyone.
All right, 710 Labs.
Right.
Is going strong, and their products are amazing. You know, they really strive for quality. They only roll joints off the top of the nub of their buds.
Really?
Yeah, so when you get one of their pre-rolls,
So you getting real weed.
you're getting a real weed. So like,
I don't know too many companies that that will give you the top bud at all.
they want to make
Shout
sure
out
everybody
710.
goes quality. So
Yeah, that's big time
710, yep. And Brad, congratulations.
Next up, we got Best Hemp Product Company.
Yep, best hemp product or company. Woo! Hemp's gonna save the world.
I think it is.
I do
mean,
too.
the way hemp makes my body feel, I love it. So I'm
Yeah.
not mad at it. We got Bluebird Botanicals,
Enviro Textiles,
Evo Hemp,
Hemp Flora Hemp Tea,
Functional Remedies,
Haley's Hope,
Mary's Nutritionals,
Nature's Root Spa Products,
RX CBD Pet Treats.
and Summit CBD Hemp.
I'm gonna go on a wild one. I think it's gonna be Pet Treats just because people love their pets.
I love my pet, that's for sure, more than
Who
anything.
knows? I'm gonna say I'll go with Pet Streets. That's just me though.
Okay, let's see. $100?
No.
Okay. And the winner is Enviro Textiles.
Oh, that's good stuff.
And we know that hemp will, will replace plastic, building materials, furniture, paper, plastics. We can make anything out of hemp. And so the textiles, I actually just taught a business class last week with the Florida Hemp Council and Clover Leaf University, and we had over 175 contractors who want to build with hemp.
Oh, that's cool.
And we had the U.S. Hemp Building Association on there, and it hit me for a minute while I was on the phone, and I thought, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry. I mean, we're talking about starting building buildings and things with hemp. And so
That's huge.
this is an exciting time.
It's definitely a great time to be alive.
Yes, it is. And so hemp produces 10 times more oxygen than any other plant. It actually fuels. And so we had this guy on there who actually built this red hemp car, which was, Henry Ford wanted to build one in 1924, and he was showing us how much carbon just even our bodies or like our cars are burning, and how much CO2 we're putting into the air. Hemp actually takes it out of the air. So it's like healing it and going backwards, and it's just, when you think of that, imagine if, the Hearst family and all the people who owned all those newspapers and stuff back in the day didn't ban hemp because of greed. We would have a beautiful planet Earth right now, because we would have been driving all these hemp cars thanks to Henry Ford, who was an innovator, and we would have been sucking all of that bad stuff out of the air and literally replenishing it and feeding our Earth. So I think we all have a duty to actually do that now.
Yes, everybody needs to go in. This needs to happen.
Right on. Well, let's learn a little about their textiles.
Yeah.
I'm Summer Star Haskey with Enviro Textiles. I've been in hemp with my mother for almost 30 years and have known hemp as a fabric, as a food, as something that you can use in almost everyday use since I was about 9 years old. We are in one of the most exciting times in the U.S. right now with the resurgence of industrial hemp for our farmers, for our workers, and for healthy products for us. We also have the ability to get back on the global exchange and start offering the world hemp coming from America. Now here in Colorado, it's 2018. We're in our 5th season of growing industrial hemp, and we have over 900 farmers that are documented with Department of Ag growing industrial hemp for either research and development or full ag permits. And one of the things that we've really prided ourselves on with our company and our developments is having natural and mechanical as much as possible, if not completely. You'll hear my mother over the decades say how it's so important to not create just an organic material that's grown from the earth, but how sustainable and biodegradable it is to not only grow it, but produce it, use it, and then bring it back to the earth when we're done with it. That's what we want to see happen in the United States and create the best value chain for our farmers, the highest grade materials with the most natural and unmanipulated by chemical or man materials.
Congratulations, Summer and Barbara. You guys have been a staple in the industry for so many years. I think some of the first to really import hemp products and go all over the world, India, Malaysia, all the different places you guys have been, just finding the best products. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, well, we have an acceptance from the mother-daughter team here we can share with everybody.
Okay.
Hello everyone, Summer Star and Barbara Philippone here with Enviro Textiles. We thank you so much for honoring us with this Best Hemp Company Award and Cannabis Business Awards for allowing this wonderful ceremony to honor so many of the pioneers and the new companies really pushing the envelope in this country.
Thanks everyone for the years of support. We think of you all as family. We're all trying to reach a common goal to revive industrial hemp in our country. Many blessings over this holiday, and thank you again.
Happy holidays everyone, and here's to 2021 being one to remember for hemp.
All right. Thank you so much, Summer and Barbara. Congratulations.
Yes. And next we got something up.
Best CBD product.
Yes.
We know you love CBD.
I love it, man. After playing professional sports for, sometimes, or just sports in general, being able to use that, CBD products, it helps a lot. So I'm thankful for CBD, honestly.
Yes, and we know that there's some amazing companies out there.
Yeah.
But there's the best of the best that are starting to shine through this. I mean, just with incredible products. So, nominees are?
Ascend Industries CBD Diamonds.
Bluebird Botanicals.
Elite CBD.
Elixinol.
Haley's Hope.
Hemp Lucid.
Infinite CBD.
Myoderm CBD.
Pure Spectrum.
Source CBD.
Wana CBD Gummies.
All right, and the winner is?
Pure Spectrum.
Pure Spectrum, Brady Bell. Amazing products.
Yeah, I definitely.
You know about Pure Spectrum?
Yeah, I think I ran across them a couple of years ago at your first event. Honestly, it was there, and I'm not. I'm pretty sure it was like a topical, if I'm thinking, or something like that. I'm not.
No, I did have topicals.
So yeah, but I mean, I've been using them, and I just, like I said, after playing, professional sports and just being able to use some of that stuff, I never thought going from opioids to CBD it could really work. I'm thankful for these guys and their hard work, honestly.
Yes. Me too. All right, Bobby. We got a little bit of info about Pure Spectrum.
Hi, my name is Brady Bell, CEO and founder of Pure Spectrum. I first want to thank the Hemp Business Awards for recognizing the hard work and the achievements that Pure Spectrum has accomplished over the past few years. We started in a basement 3 years ago with big hopes, big dreams, and little money to fuel them. Fast forward to today, we were the first company to partner with a major sports entity when we partnered with CrossFit in 2018, and we'll be a proud partner with CrossFit this year in 2020. We did not stop there, and we became the first cannabis company to partner with the national governing body when we secured relationships and partnered with Team USA Triathlon and Team USA Weightlifting, making Pure Spectrum the exclusive CBD product of Team USA. We were able to accomplish these partnerships by not doing what everybody else was doing, not just telling a story. We put our emphasis and our focus in having complete quality control, 100% transparency, and seed to sell tracking for all of our products. And this gave Team USA, the USA Triathlon, USA Weightlifting, the confidence to allow us to be a partner with them. They understand that nobody will fail a drug test when they take Pure Spectrum products. And that is what gives us the Pure Spectrum advantage and the differentiation with a lot of companies in the industry. So today we're humbled, we're honored to be listed in the top 20. We thank every company that made the list. And we look forward to not only moving the industry forward as a company, but working with everybody else that made the list. So thank you, and let's see what we can do in 2021. Much love.
All right. And we have Brady here in the room, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Bell.
Brady gave us an acceptance speech, so we got to play his acceptance speech next.
All right. Well, you want to hold off while we play your speech, Brady? Hold on a minute.
All right, let's.
That's the best one, Brady.
All right. We're gonna play. it. You get double time here.
Aren't you supposed to be on set right now? The Cannabis Awards? We're up for one of those awards, aren't we?
Yeah, but we're not gonna win, dude. In 2018, we were the first cannabis company to partner with the major sports organization. We didn't win that year.
Yeah, same time. I mean, good point. We took on, we're only one of two companies who took on the U.S. Postal Service, setting precedent so all these companies can ship out through this U.S. Postal Service. Didn't win that year either.
Welcome, cannabis industry. in 2019, we partnered with USA Triathlon, became the exclusive CBD product of Team USA. We didn't win.
Right after that, became the only second cannabis company to do it as well with our partnership with USA Weightlifting. No recognition. Whoa, okay, you got to get out there. We just won, dude.
Shit, we actually won.
We just won. They're announcing it right now.
Wow. Good evening. I first want to thank Chloe for putting on the Cannabis Awards and being a true innovator and pioneer in the cannabis industry. The last few years, Pure Spectrum has been nominated in a few different categories, but this year, I'm honored to be named the top CBD company and CBD product in 2020. I want to give total credit where credit is due, and that is to our team. Without our team, Pure Spectrum is nothing. The cannabis industry is full of many imitators and a few innovators. And I want to give my special thanks and all my respect to the innovators who are out there blazing a path and creating a trail and moving the industry forward. And to the imitators, thank you for being a reflection to all of us who are doing it the right way. Thank you.
All right.
All right. That was fun. That was a cool, very ingenious video. Love it.
Yeah, I love that video. Hey, Brady, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having us, Chloe.
Yes. Hi, Jada. Hi. So congratulations. I mean, best CBD product and company. You've worked so hard. You have set precedents. You've taken on the United States Post Office. Now people can actually mail CBD because of you. You've partnered with major fitness organizations all over the world. You endorse athletes, Olympians all over the world. I mean, you are really setting the bar so high and doing so many things in this industry. I mean, where do you get this spunk to do all of this? I mean, your love for the product, it shows through your products, and you're such an inspiration.
No, I appreciate it. And, our whole trajectory is just to give athletes a safe alternative, either to do something natural or Western medicine. So that's been our whole focus and our whole trajectory. And, again, thank you for allowing us to be on your stage and giving us this time. We really appreciate it.
Yes, and we appreciate you. Keep inspiring and follow Brady at Pure Spectrum.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yes, and we will hopefully we'll see you again soon next year when you come back in for the competition.
I'll hold you to
it. All right. Well, God bless, and we will see you guys soon. All right. We're getting close to the end now. So we have next the Cultivation Achievement Award.
International recognition for the organization that made the best achievement in cannabis cultivation.
And the nominees are
Dark Horse Genetics, Jason Hulk.
Bloom County, Chad Culp.
Hey, shout out to Chad. Hey, Chad's my guy. I gotta give a shout out to Chad right now. That's my guy. So shout out to Chad because he definitely.
It's a lot to be on this list.
Yes, Clearwater,
Cuban Crew,
Green Dot Labs, Dave Malone,
Rare Dankness, Scott Reach,
Snacksland,
Veritas,
and Verde.
and the winner is, and we actually had a tie this year on this one, so we have 2 winners.
Dark Horse Genetics
and Rare Dankness.
Congratulations.
All right, 2 awesome genetic companies.
Sure.
Neck and neck the whole way through.
All right, well, let's hear from Dark Horse first.
Dark Horse is Jason Hulk, of course, who bred Bruce Banner, and it makes more sense when you know his name was Hulk.
Yeah, that only makes sense.
So yeah, awesome breeder.
Been smoking Bruce for a long time.
Yeah. All right, Dark Horse.
We have an acceptance from Dark Horse,
Okay.
so we'll hear what they got to say.
Hey everybody, Jason from Dark Horse Genetics here. We are stoked to have won this award. I'd like to say thanks to Chloe and the Cannabis Business Awards. Sitting directly to my left is my longtime childhood friend, Colin, head grower at Dark Horse Genetics. Without him, I don't think that it would be possible that we won this award. He's responsible for growing all the flowers. He's the man in charge, so I brought him over here to accept it. Colin, say something to the guys.
Thank you so much. Nothing but gratitude from me, knowing that what we're putting out there on the market, people are liking, is just everything for a grower. So thanks again to the Cannabis Business Awards and Chloe. Have a good night.
Thanks, everybody.
You know, I just saw that Dark Horse are actually on. Did you guys want to say something?
You guys want to roll up?
Yeah, we will certainly say thank you very much. We're just chilling, enjoying the festivities.
What up, Caesar?
How's it going today? How you been?
Yeah, I'll introduce everybody to Jason from Dark Horse. We got TH Caesar over here and my head grower Colin, who you saw in the acceptance video, chilling with us. But,
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, thank you. Good job, Chloe, on the presentation so far, and we're stoked to be hanging out.
All right, guys. Very cool.
Thank you guys for being here tonight.
TH Caesar, what up? That's a cold name.
All right.
Yeah, that's the man right there. That he was nominated too, MVP. I'll tell you what, if you want to know good weed,
I need to holler at TH Caesar.
yeah, that's where you go.
Yeah, I'm
and
looking for you, man. Don't worry about it.
Jason at Dark Horse, so they're a dangerous team.
Oh, yeah, that's good shit. All
Yeah.
right.
And Colin too. Congratulations, Colin.
We don't have a promo video for Rare Dankness, but we do have an acceptance from Scott.
Okay, I would love to hear it. Scott is such an awesome guy. And Pam too. They're definitely behind every good man, it's a good woman, and that woman has really built the business side of it. So they're such a great team, and we're really proud of them.
Yeah, I agree. Scott and Pam rock. They're just awesome.
They are.
Hey guys, Scott Reach, Red Ignis Seeds. I just want to say thank you to Miss Chloe for the award. Thank you to everybody who put in and voted. Coming to you guys from Virginia right now, so kind of in the woods. This past year has been kind of crazy. We've had an excellent year with House of Dankness. I'm sure you guys have seen the product and the quality and the love that we put into everything. I really hope you guys are having a good day, and have a good next season, and hope all your harvests are bountiful. I really appreciate everything. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Man, Scott's just out there in the woods just hunting.
Yeah, he's so polite. He's probably the politest dude in growing I've ever met.
LeDale thought he was the dude from Pineapple Express. All right, so I think that covers cultivation achievement. We go on to Industry Leader of 2020 Honorary Award.
Yeah, the recognition for the person in the cannabis industry who has most exemplified leadership in the year 2020.
And the winner is?
Vicente Cedarsburg.
Vicente Cedarberg. Congratulations. Vicente Cedarberg was one of the main law firms in Staples who started the Amendment 64 campaign, which legalized marijuana in the state of Colorado. We have an amazing team there. We have Christian Cedarberg, Brian Vicente. We have Mason Tavert. Mason Tavert was the face of SAFER, which wrote the policy that cannabis is safer than really was the slogan that passed marijuana, because we realized it really is safer. And Mason really led that campaign. Jordan Wellington, who wrote the recreational cannabis laws with the Marijuana Enforcement Division, amazing attorney and friend who ended up going and becoming an attorney for Vicente Cedarberg. Just this amazing team that they have there. And so Sean, a lot of their attorneys. So Josh, so we appreciate all of them. And do we have them here tonight, or do we have a video from them, Bobby?
We sure do.
We started Vicente Cedarberg because we truly cared about cannabis policy and reform.
Our mission was pretty simple. It was, how do we end cannabis prohibition in Colorado, build a law firm around it, and then work to end cannabis prohibition in other states and throughout the country and throughout the world.
It was this combination of activism and business law that really sets our firm apart.
We're filled with some of the smartest, most hardworking, intelligent cannabis nerds across the country.
We touch every aspect of cannabis law and policy. And so we see our clients do amazing things, and we're able to help them do amazing things.
We remain engaged with state and federal policymakers to help shape those laws so that we have a successful industry.
The firm is definitely poised, to play a very strong role in both shaping the future, but continuing to represent, the best and most responsible players in these new industries that we're creating together.
All right, and do we have an acceptance speech from them tonight?
We do.
Excited to accept the Cannabis Business Award. Our law firm is actually celebrating our 10th anniversary, and we've been involved in many different policies changing, many different actions to change marijuana policies around the country, and we're really looking forward to working into the future on this. So thanks again, and have a great night.
All right. Thank you so much, Peterberg, all of you, for all the work you're doing. And hopefully we get to see you guys in person next year. All right.
All right, what are we up to? What's next?
Giving away a very important award tonight, a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh.
Recognition for the person who has made a lifetime dedication to ending the prohibition and removing the negative stigma for the cannabis plant. This is big. I play professional sports, so the stigma around cannabis is beyond unbelievable, because people just think you're lazy, you're stupid, something with the plant. Just because you smoke weed, you're not going to be able to go out there and do your job. But I can sit here and tell you I'm one of, probably hundreds of thousands of athletes that definitely use the plant. And I can honestly say that when I use the plant, it helped me, and it helped me succeed. So I can't wait till the stigma is all the way lifted up, because man, the positives that you get from marijuana, whether it's CBD or THC, is way better than big pharma giving you the opioids. So this is big stuff, man. I can't wait for the stigma to be lifted.
Yep. Sick of being looked at like a red-headed stepchild. You know what I mean?
Already.
And the Lifetime Achievement Award goes to
Charlotte, Fiji.
Charlotte, Fiji. And, let's see a little bit about what Charlotte's life was.
We are
remembering and honoring 13-year-old Charlotte Figge. She passed away Tuesday after a long battle with a rare form of epilepsy. She became a symbol of the possibilities of medical marijuana after our own Dr. Sanjay Gupta shared her story in his documentary, Weed, and he has more on her life.
For the last 20 years, I have straddled the world of medicine and journalism. And in both professions, I'm always reminded, stay objective, do your best work, but don't get too close. But with little Charlotte Figge, that was impossible. She just had this way about her, that smile, that giggle, that just got you and captured your heart.
Do you remember me?
That was June 2019, the last time I saw Charlotte.
Oh wait, I have
and she
something
was
to show
doing
you.
great.
Where's that? Looking pretty good, sweetheart.
I can't imagine back then imagining she'd be 12 years old and seeing her at 12 years old and what that would look like. She was dying.
Really well.
When I first met Charlotte, it was 2013, for our first film on medical marijuana called Weed.
Pitter patter, pitter pat, tiptoe, creep crawls in the cave.
We had heard about this amazing 6-year-old from Colorado who had a rare form of epilepsy. She had a seizure every 30 minutes, every one potentially fatal. No treatment had worked. And then one day, desperate, her parents gave her a non-psychoactive ingredient from the cannabis plant called cannabidiol, or CBD.
This is Charlotte's Web. She didn't have a seizure that day. And then she didn't have a seizure that night.
Did you sit there and
Yeah.
get your watch?
Right, I thought, this is crazy.
And it was at that moment people started to see that marijuana, which had been considered dangerous, could also be a therapy. She changed my mind and opened my eyes to the possibility that this was a legitimate medicine. And in the process, she changed the world.
Probably the most important thing I'll ever do was to help my own child and then share that information and help others.
Charlotte Figge was the entire CBD movement wrapped up into a sweet little girl with a big smile and an even bigger heart. Her story changed policy about cannabis. States were inspired by the story of Charlotte Figge and made CBD more accessible around the United States to treat epilepsy. And in turn, scientists around the world wanted to study Charlotte's special CBD oil, research that before Charlotte, no one really seemed that interested in doing.
I was begging researchers and physicians to work with us and help us understand the phenomenon that we were seeing, and they absolutely wouldn't even talk to us. We were laughed out of rooms. Now they beg to research our product.
She's happy and outside, and this is her jam.
Charlotte lived her short life to the fullest. And while she was almost this mythical miracle, she was also just a little girl who loved to go tandem biking with her mom. And while the last month was not easy, she had symptoms of COVID-19 while never testing positive. She eventually developed pneumonia, which once again unleashed her seizures. Her mother, Paige, says Charlotte was still smiling and happy until the very end, when a seizure became more than her fragile little body could handle. Charlotte's life ended just as it began, in her mother's arms, surrounded by family who loved her, cherished her, and protected her. All forever changed by this little girl who forever changed the world, and everyone, like me, who were caught in her glorious orbit. Please rest in peace, Charlie.
Can you just tell us a little bit more about her and the impact that I'm sorry, Sanjay, and the impact that she had on the world?
Sure, Poppy, thank you for letting us tell her story. I think when I first met her, I was skeptical about cannabis as a medicine. I had written as such, for Time magazine years earlier, and then you meet somebody, and I thought her story was apocryphal. Somebody who had these crippling seizures and then seemed to have this remarkable turnaround with this medication, CBD. And then I started, looking all over the world, scientists in different labs and finding patients all over the world who had stories just like her, thousands and thousands of people. And I realized that, she made me realize that it would not just be a moral failing, but not just a medical failing, but a moral failing if this medicine was somehow withheld from people. And so, it's tough, Poppy. I'm trying to keep it together just like you. My daughter sort of grew up with her. I have 3 daughters of my own, and it's one place I never let my mind go to think about, loss like this. But she meant a lot, obviously, to an entire movement, and so much in the country, so much has changed, I think, of people seeing her story and understanding her story. But it's a really tough loss, Poppy.
Yeah, you said it so beautifully, her beautiful orbit. So, Sanjay, sorry, I didn't know it'd make me cry, but thank you for that, and just for what you've done through this whole crisis, for all of these stories that you're humanizing for us. We appreciate you very much, and we'll be right back.
Thank you, Poppy.
Well, did you guys have your Kleenex ready?
No, we're
That's
trying
that-
to together over here.
Yeah.
We love what Charlotte did for the industry, and she grew up with us, and we just have so much love for her. And when I spoke to her mother has not held her funeral yet due to COVID, and was just not ready to come out and accept the award, but was very happy that Joel Stanley would come on and accept it. She hasn't publicly spoken about Charlotte yet, and I think it's probably something that I know it's hard for all of us to speak publicly about her. So I know, Bobby, you even told me you cried a little bit when you saw that video last night. I mean, it just...
Yeah, it's very touching, and you could say, how could you give a Lifetime Achievement Award to a 12 or 13-year-old girl? But wow, look at the impact her life. It's not about the length of time, it's about the impact her life had. And she has changed the world. She's changed the game, the conversation. She's changed everything, the industry. So, I mean, what really impactful, really.
Yeah.
So,
You want to watch our acceptance speech from Joel?
yeah, let's hear from Joel Stanley from the Stanley Brothers.
Hi, I'm Joel Stanley, one of the 7 Stanley brothers, founders of Charlotte's Web. It is such an honor to sit in for Paige Figge, Charlotte's mother, to accept this award for Charlotte. We met Charlotte almost 9 years ago in February 2012, and little did I know that when I knocked on her door, that would be the single most impactful moment for my life and my family's life, and that we would then, from all the years from then to now, have the honor and privilege of watching Charlotte's story change the hearts and minds of millions of people across the globe, and have such an amazing impact on policymaking for cannabis, on changing archaic laws, and ultimately seeing hope for millions of families and an entire industry of innovation and better therapies born on her shoulders. It's been the highest honor of our life to be a part of her life. It was short, but such a beautiful, such an amazingly impactful life. From the Figge family to all of you who saw fit to honor Charlotte's life in this way with this award, thank you so much.
I mean, this is just another thing that's been horrible for 2020, and we're all mourning her together. And so, rest in peace, Charlotte, and thank you. And now, the longest list we've ever read in our entire life. Cannabis MVPs of 2020.
International recognition for the most valuable people in the cannabis industry for the year 2020. The 5 persons with the most votes will be awarded.
And the nominees are, I don't think we're going to read all of them because there's quite a few, but they're all posted on our social media, and trust me.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch. Yeah, Lee.
But the winners are?
Winners are.
And I think we're going to announce them together, and then we're going to We'll go through them one by one.
Okay. We have, what's it, Jason Margolis?
Jason Margulies.
Oh, Jason Margolis.
Jason Margulies passed away this year of cancer. He was a huge activist for cannabis and a huge proponent for the Colorado industry. And so we're going to play a small video for him before we announce the others. Jason was such a wonderful person, meant so much to all of us. And so I know there's somebody here to accept his award, right?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Tyler Phillips. I worked alongside Jay, and I'm honored to accept this on his behalf. He was a huge industry influence, and amongst it, like one of the best people amongst his friends. He really fought hard throughout his battle and still persevered through in the cannabis industry. And I just know he would be honored to know that his impact and legacy lives on as well throughout here. So.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Tyler. And then I think we also have Jason's brother Ari on. Do we? Ari Margulies?
Ari, are you in here?
I am.
All
Hi,
right.
everyone. Yeah, I just want to say that I'm absolutely honored to be part of this. And I want to thank everybody for the love and support. You know, what I've seen has been so amazing, and it's been heartwarming and healing to see the mark he's left. You know, I can remember the first time that we smoked cannabis together. You know, we did it together. I don't want to say that I can remember the last, because he's always with me. So I say thank you to everybody. And light one up for him.
Oh, thank you, Ari, for being here. Well, we're sending so much love out to you and the family, and to Jason. We loved you so much. Thank you so much for, all the laughs. You were so funny and so fun, and we know that you're always with us. So, all right, and we will move on to announce the winners for MVP.
Neil Demers.
Neil Demers.
I got Nick Jack.
Danny Fontaine.
And Brent McDonald. Woody.
Bob Ashino.
Wanda James.
Max Cohen.
Jim Viviano.
And Wuminati, Earth Sanctuary.
All right, so we have some acceptances here. Let's hear from Neil first, I guess. Great.
Sure. Would love to. That's our Diego boy again.
Hey guys, Neil here with Cookies and Diego Palisero in Denver, Colorado. Thank you for the opportunity to be nominated for the MVP in the Cannabis Business Awards in 2020. And thank you to our customers who have voted for me to be one of the winners in the 2020 Cannabis Business Awards for MVP. Without you, this would not be possible. We work day and night, every day of the year almost for you, our customers, and to make the experience as special as possible. Thank you to the team at the retail front lines who are helping navigate the pandemic and helping serve our customers and provide the best experience possible. Thank you to our cultivation team and our infused products team. We have a great operations and great brands that we've been building and that I'm very proud of. Thank you to my family and friends who supported me along this journey and allowing me to work as hard as we have, and it's allowed me to be as successful as I've been able to become. And thank you to the Cannabis Business Awards and Chloe Villano for hosting the awards every year. It's something special for the industry, and it's something that the industry needs.
Thank you so much.
All right. Who do we want to hear from? Who's next on the list?
Nick Jack.
All right. Let's hear from Nick.
What's going on, guys? Nick Jack here. I hope everybody's healthy, happy, safe, positive. I'm super pumped to get an MVP award, but I think the industry as a whole deserves an MVP this year for showing up, being fluid, adapting and overcoming all the different challenges we've faced as essential workers this year. I think we've helped further prove our value to anybody who's doubted our industry, and I'm super proud of us. I'd like to thank Chloe and the CBAs for hosting a virtual ceremony despite everything that's going on. I'd like to thank, of course, everybody at Diego Pellicer, who's worked so hard this year, as you guys all have. And I'd like to thank our customers, because without our customers, none of what we do would even be possible. So I hope everybody's safe. I hope you're healthy. I hope I get to see you sooner than later in person. And we look forward to taking everything we've learned this year and applying it to the new year. So thank you again, guys. I hope you're safe. See you soon.
All right, Nick Jack. Always on point. Such a good guy, too. And doing some major moves in this industry. And I think we have a few people on here. Danny Fontaine.
Is Danny on here?
I'm here.
All right. Where are you? Let's find you.
Yeah, let me see. I'll start.
Speak up. Give us some video. Here you are.
Hi. Thanks, guys, for nominating me and holding such a great space. Thanks for Chloe and the Cannabis Business Awards for holding this for what has it been? I don't know. Since Jesus, years. I mean, I remember going to your very first awards show and it being at this. I think it was at a bar, wasn't it, or something like that?
Castle.
It was a good time, though. It was a really good time. And but thank you. No, it's been great to see this whole industry grow. I love being a part of it since 2008, both in the medical industry and now in hemp. And being able to just do what I love and work with this amazing plant and have the plant help so many people worldwide in just life and everything. So thank you guys so much for nominating me. Definitely, and winning and being nominated with all these other really great people. So thank you guys so much.
Congratulations. We love you so much. Danny's the hemp queen. She's done so many firsts in Colorado. You know, her and her father have, I don't even think we know now. How many acres do you guys have, Danny?
Oh, we did over 3,000 this past year, but in 2021, we're planting 10,900.
Nice. And so her spa, hemp spa in Loveland. I mean, she's done so many things, and I'm just so proud of you. Thank you for everything you've done, and thank you for all the medicine that you give away and all the, things you do to help people. We know you were also nominated for the Hope Award, and so you give back a lot.
Oh, I just love, the plant gives to me. I only have one option but to give back, so it's a mutual relationship we have with each other.
Well, I love that, and we love you, and congratulations.
I love you too. Thank you.
All right, and then who else do we got on here? We got Bob, Max, Wanda.
I have a video from Bob if you guys want to see it.
Yeah, we'd love to.
I guess that was more of a promo than an acceptance, but that's okay. That's all right.
I was just told to send in a video. I wasn't quite sure what it was for. So
That's all good.
Figured
Hey.
I'd make everybody hungry.
Yeah, you should succeeded on that one, Bob. Well, you're here now, so congratulations.
I am. Thank you. And thank you, Chloe. Thanks, Bobby. This has probably been one of the best nights I've had in a while because I got to see all my friends, right? There's so many cool, wonderful people on this call. And Chloe, thank you for making everybody cry for the last 15 minutes. We all appreciate that. The people who didn't get to watch that, right? We're all chipper for their acceptance speeches. The rest of us are a little moved at this point. But do appreciate it. And congratulations to you, Chloe. You've been doing this now for a decade like the rest of us, and you really created something special with the CBA. My award is really my company's award. I don't do anything alone, right? We have built a team. I think Rick and Liz are on this call too, if they want to chime in and say hi. But the team that we've put around us has really been our success, right? And most of the people on the team. You got Derek, you got Josh, you got Rick, you got Max and the crew up at the lab. But those guys have been kind of on the front end of cannabis for well over a decade now, and kind of putting all of those pieces together is what's made the company successful. So, here's the 10 more years of the company. Here's to decades for the industry, and everybody here on this Zoom call has made such an impact on me and the industry and my company, and I thank you all.
Thank you, Bob. You guys are just incredible. That's why you guys are Incredibles. But really, as humans and what you've done, and you strive so much to really set the bar. And there was a time when owning a MIP was probably one of the worst licenses to have, the regulatory, and you kept going and kept going. And you really do have an amazing team and product. And we're really proud to watch you and see how far you've come too.
Thank you. Yeah, this year was difficult, right, for everybody. COVID is just crazy, but, trying to keep 100 employees safe during one of the biggest pandemics that we've ever seen has been a feat. And, my team and everybody around us has done such an amazing job to make sure that everybody stays safe and healthy, and, splitting shifts and 7 days a week and all of the things that my employees had to go through to continue to make products, because we're, with the exception of those 2 hours, we were essential businesses, right? So we were shut down for a whole 2 hours there, which was crazy. But, it's been really a daily and a weekly challenge just to keep the doors open some days. And everybody has stepped up, which has been great.
That's awesome. We're sending lots of love to you guys, and we're essential now. Can you believe it?
We're essential.
Yeah, we are. And Bob, we see you have a pretty bitchin' drum set back there. Bet you next time we're going to have you do a song for us.
That's right. We can have it in the basement. You were calling for a drum roll, and I was going to hop on, but
That's awesome. Well, love to Incredibles. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you for being here tonight. I know it's
Thank you.
nice to see everyone.
It was. Thanks, Chloe.
You got it.
So I'm pretty sure Jim Beviano is in here if he would like to say something. Jim?
Hi, yes. Just want to briefly thank everyone for their support. We're thrilled to be a part of this event every year. Just to echo everyone's previous thoughts, what a challenging year, but still a time for everyone to celebrate the incredible accomplishments that we've had. And I'll just thank everyone's support for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, who do we got left? We have Max Cohen. Is Max in here?
Max owns a shit ton of licenses and is in Maui right now.
Okay. We have
Brent McDonald.
Brent. Do we have Brent in here?
And Wanda James. Oh, and Womanati.
Yeah, I have a promo video for Womanati we could play.
Just watch the Womanati, and I think we're probably about ready to wrap up.
Bless up, everybody. We won the Global Cannabis Business Awards. Woo! Woman needs to earn native sanctuary. We've been doing free equine therapy. And not just that, being an activist for plant medicine, cannabis, freedom to the cannabis street. Be strong, remember to self-care. Organic, sustainable, 20 plus years making plant medicine, activisting, supporting people. It's not easy. You got to wear like 20 hats sometimes. And we love you. Thank you. Mwah!
Gratitude. I give thanks to the goddess inside of you, paving the way for us, that we're able to move forward generation for our next generation of our children and our grandchildren.
Right.
I think that's it, Bobby. I think we have everybody's on here, right? That we had.
I think so.
Thank you, everyone in Colorado. This has been such a rough year, such a weird time doing the awards like this, but we still wanted to honor people. Your products, your quality of work, everything you're doing has just, you've stepped it up this year. You're now essential businesses. You're saving lives, and keep rocking. Thank you for having us for the 2020 Cannabis Business Awards, and we're just showing that nothing can stop us. Bobby, do you have anything to say to all of our friends and amazing industry associates?
Well, I would just say congratulations to everybody. And if there's anybody maybe that's watching in our waiting room that would like to wish us and say goodbye or wish anyone well, maybe we can have someone chime in if they have something to say.
All right.
Thank you and good night, everyone.
All right. Thank you, Ori.
Love you guys.
Love you.
All right. Thanks for participating.
Much love. We love you guys. Seriously, this is awesome.
Yeah, thank you, man. All right, and we will see you all soon.
Thanks, everyone.
Good to see you.
Happy New Year if we don't see you.
Yes.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Happy holidays.
All right, we'll see you soon.